What's good, y'all? You feel me? Archie Buck here with the Stick Work Football League. Oh, we in week 16, not 15. You feel me? We got an important game coming up, man. Important game coming up, man.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot.
Who the fuck is that? That nigga fast as hell. Who is that? That nigga fast as hell.
So they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You look at this Colt defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Young will set to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
And I wonder, would you find what it means? I like you, and I wonder. Hey, that's on me for bullshitting around, man. Yeah, I got a dev trait game too. You can stop playing.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Let me stop playing.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Turn me up, man. Turn me up, man.
For their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone
turn me up, man. Don't turn me down.
Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Turn me up, don't turn me down.
3rd down and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A running play on
Turn me up, don't turn me down.
Just to get back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Colt defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Come on, man.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown! Jelani Woods. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Desperados are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Turn me up, don't turn me down. Well, run that ball, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference.
Run that ball, man. We know what you want to do, man. Run that ball.
I think we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally, they're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again.
Here is Young.
Oh, we need that.
Incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young.
Thank you.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Mingo. Complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Ah, you underthrew it.
And it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the
How the fuck do you underthrow that?
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
How do you underthrow that?
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Colts at 12-2 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Chubb on the read option. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Thank you. Oh no! What? Fuck out of here! Fuck out of here!
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And they're gonna get it.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Back at the 16-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Young now. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Gets 2 yards and now it's 4th.
That's supposed to be a fucking pick.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Fuck out of here, dog. I'm lucky mad as hell. They made this nigga drop the pick, bro. Like, what, bro? That's nuts.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. That is caught.
Bitch, get off me.
And some movement. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
Oh, my God.
We hear coaches say all of the time, one starts with
It's just one of those type of Madden games, bro.
They preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
It's just one of those type of fucking games, bro.
You've got to take care of the rock.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge.
Oh,
That's
my
probably
God.
exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Check pink. Blue check. Switch yellow. Ready.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll set up to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Desperados have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on, be patient.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Flush to his right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Mingo. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Desperados will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Desperados 21, Colts 10. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Young's throw complete there to McLeod, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, that's a hell of a user lurk, though, ain't it?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Desperados will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
10 cycles. Steel, black. Yellow. 6, baby. Get 6. Come on, boys.
Final play of the half. Young. He'll let this go for Adams. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Young. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Young on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the 2nd half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Seriously? Was that even a play? Seriously? Was that even a play? Come on, guys, what are you doing?
Ready?
Now back to throw.
I'm sick. I had him wide the fuck open, too.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want fall.
Touchdown from 21 yards away, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now, as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on third down, good for 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll drop to throw. And this one too low.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
17. Ready.
They go with Chubb on second down. And that play would go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Red, cycle.
Now Young on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Desperados have got it on cruise control. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Red. Slide 2. Ready.
Throwing, Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Get out of here, folks.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down, Dublin.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll keep it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Desperados are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep for Adams. They've got his man complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Young to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Wait.
Young now. Touchdown Colts. Devontae Adams from 17 yards out.
And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Young's going to throw for this.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score Desperados 49, Colts 16.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He gives it up. Oh, he bowls over him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Pearson on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll look to throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Desperados 56, Colts 16. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ultra.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I'll see y'all boys next week.